Hey, Reva's miscarriage was not your fault. Don't go imagining things.
I just can't help feeling guilty. Well, I know that you gave the baby away to Reva, and I certainly understand why now.
Just how much do you remember of all this?
Well, I went to Daddy's, I remember that, and then I got scared.
What scared you?
I went to HB's and I snuck into the solarium because I wanted to get little Billy.
And then?
And then, I ran and I went to the car and you were there and I remember Reva hemorrhaging. There was an ambulance, I think.
Yeah, there was. You don't remember how the accident happened?
No. Everything was a blur. Why don't I remember anything?
Oh, sweetheart, your mind was all full of pills. Hey, the only thing that was working good that day was your maternal instinct.
Billy, please tell me. Was I at the wheel?
No. I already told you. I was at the wheel.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Hey, if you don't believe me, you can ask Kyle, you can ask Reva. I got in the car, I pushed you over into the passenger seat. I was in the driver's seat.
I just don't know.
Look. Let's just forget about all this for a little while, okay?
It doesn't matter because I still feel guilty. I mean, you and I wouldn't have been in that driveway if it hadn't been because of me and the pills.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's true.
It is true. And I have a problem.
Yeah, you have a problem. But recognizing that you have a problem is our first great big step on the road to solving that problem, darling.
What do you think I should do?
What I think you should do is I think you should come on up to Alaska with me. Look, we'll just sweep our minds clean, fire up our hearts, and get a whole clean new look at this thing. What do you say?
No. I'm leaving Springfield, Trish.
Sorry to hear you say that, but under the circumstances, it might just be the best idea.
I want to explain why I was passing on confidential information to Kyle Sampson.
I don't think any explanation could justify what you did, Roxy. We trusted you. We liked you.
I like you, too.
Oh, you sure have a funny way of showing it. You know, I was starting to feel like you were part of my family. You betrayed us.
I know you're disappointed with me.
Disappointed is not the word.
That's why I gotta talk to Billy. I want to explain everything that happened.
Well, I'm afraid it's just a little too late for that.
I don't expect him to forgive me. I just want him to know what happened.
Well, he might be interested in hearing it. But I'm afraid he's on his way to Alaska with our new regional manager, Mr. Hampton.
Mr. Hampton?
Yes, the man who just left the office. Billy's put him in charge of our entire Alaskan operation.
Oh, no.
Sit down. Kyle may be a minute. He's,
That'll be all. Hampton, you can go.
just on my way out. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll see to it those drill bits never work.
I said that'll be all.
Right.
No, Billy can't do that. He just can't.
Can't do what? What are you talking about?
I gotta talk to him now.
I said, Roxy, he's on his way to the airport. He's probably there now.
The airport? Oh, then I better find myself the fastest taxi cab to Springfield. Trish, I gotta head him off before the plane leaves the ground.
What
one of the biggest mistakes of his life.
All right. I'm going to ask one more time. What exactly was on that tape?
It was a conversation between Philip and Andy.
That's not true.
It proves that Philip hired Andy to blow up Lou Jack's club.
I couldn't have been on that tape, and I couldn't have hired that guy. I never even knew him.
Ben, how sure are you it was Mr. Spaulding's voice you heard on that tape?
Well, I never actually heard the tape myself.
Then how could you know?
I'm just telling you what Andy told me, and he should know. He's the one who made the tape.
Everybody knows what was on that tape. Spaulding hired Ferris to blow up my club, and he probably killed him to make sure the truth didn't come out.
That's called slander, buddy boy. And you just bought yourself a lawsuit.
It's not slander, it's the truth.
Hey, I didn't murder anybody. And I didn't blow up any club. There's only one person in this room that had enough reason to kill that guy, and that's you.
Me?
Jack.
Why would I kill him?
Yeah. Ferris blew up your club, and he blinded your girl. Then he fed you some phony story about a tape that would pin all the blame on me.
If it fits, wear it.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem. It doesn't fit. When he couldn't come through with the tape, you realized you'd been double-crossed. You killed him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, all right, but it's what happened, isn't it?
No, it's not what happened.
Hey, come on, Lou Jack. Everybody in this room heard you threaten that guy. Then the lights went out, there was a shot, and when the lights came back up, you were standing over the body with a gun in your hand. It's an open and shut case.
Larry
Sweetheart, I really want you to come with me.
No, pills are my problem, and I'm...
No, wait a minute now. You're my wife, they're my problem, they're our problem.
Billy, you need to go to Alaska. You need to do a lot of hard work well. And you won't be able to do that if you're worrying about me.
Well, thank you, but I think I will worry a hell of a lot more about you if I leave you back here in
There's
Springfield.
no cause. I promise you. I'm not going to put our son's life in danger ever again. Or anybody else's, for that matter.
Darling.
Look, if it's going to put your mind at rest, I'll give little Billy over to Mrs. Stevens for the whole time. And I'm going to go and I'm going to get professional help. And by the time you come back, everything's going to be back to normal, I promise you.
Hey, Ross! Roxy. Hey, Rox, you in the shower?
It's me. Dear Rick, since Minnie told you what I've done...
What?
What happened with Mr. Sampson was a mistake. Roxy, what are you talking about? Where are you?
How about it, Lou Jack? Is what Mr. Spaulding says true?
Sort of.
Don't give me sort of. Now, look, Lou Jack. Did you threaten Andy Ferris before he was shot or not?
It wasn't a threat. It was just a figure of speech.
Look, I'll be the judge of that, all right? Come on now, Lou Jack. What exactly did you say?
What I said was that if he backed out now, I'd kill him. But I didn't mean I'd kill him.
It seems like Mr. Spaulding was right. Lou Jack, I'm going to have to take you in for questioning.
No! No!
Look, Miss...